Hello, my name is Lenore Manderson. I'm the series editor of Rutgers University Press's series Medical Anthropology, Health, Inequality and Social Justice. The first book in the series came out in 2018, and we now have 17 titles, with another 5 in the works. But the series is not finished, and we're really looking forward to new titles. You may have a manuscript on your desk or simply one in mind, and so I want to encourage you to write to me or to write to Kim and send us an outline of it and perhaps a sample chapter. Even if you're not at that stage, just getting in touch with us now would be a good way to start. I'm interested in innovative ethnography in different ways, and I'm interested in diversity, including the populations and the styles of ethnography. The ethnography series has books from around the world, but I just want to talk about 3 which capture for me what I mean when I talk about innovation. The first book in the series was written by Ellen Block and Will McGrath. It's about children affected by HIV/AIDS in Lesotho, which is a very small mountainous country surrounded by South Africa with a very high rate of HIV. The book is unique because Will introduces each of the ethnographic and theoretic chapters with a rich creative non-fiction piece of about 1,000 words. And there's a real beauty in the style of his writing that carries you into the environment, which Ellen then so eloquently unfolds for the reader. The second book is one by Alison Heller, and it's called Fistula Politics, and it refers to the treatment of women with fistula in Niger. She takes us into hospitals where women gather, sometimes waiting for months on end in order to be seen by a doctor and treated, often very unsuccessfully. The book is beautiful because Ali is also a superb photographer, and each chapter includes a photograph that she has taken from her field site. And so it stands out in that way, as well as telling a very different story to the one that is typically proposed around saving women through surgery. The other book I want to show you, which includes not a photograph from the field, but the work of Patricia Piccinini, who's an Australian artist, is a book by Mette Nordahl Svensson, and it's called Near Human. And this is a wonderful ethnography set partly in an experimental hospital/laboratory for neonatal pigs, and then in the human neonatal unit. What they're testing is modified cow's milk to sustain very, very precarious lives of young human infants. But Mette brings together the cow industry in Denmark, Danish nationalism, experiments in Danish laboratories with piglets and paediatric wards, and trade with China. And so it opens up a whole sense of a global economy, of inequalities that persist in that context, and of different species and how those different species are seen to run together. Now, you may have very different material and you may have a very different perspective on how you want to write and what your base is. I'd encourage you to have a look at the various books in the series, checking the website, for example, and to think about what would be interesting and to get in touch with me. Just Google me or Google Kim and you'll find us easily enough. And we can talk to you and Zoom with you if you like to help create a book that you will be proud of. Thank you.